What about Kamala Harris? Now, I actually read somewhere that people did buy her book, or at least 300,000 people, or at least a lot of donors. But, you know, we're now into the after dark version of the book tour, where we're working blue now. We're dropping the F-bomb. Whoa, she's reminding us how hip she could have been if she was the president. Trump did that on the South Lawn of the White House, by the way.
Yeah. She is faking it. I mean, that's why it doesn't work. You know, you and I both know nothing wrong with deploying a good swear here and there.
Oh, yeah.
As Katie Porter agrees. But it has to be authentic to you in order for it to work. You can't have all these Democrats running around like they have been trying to recruit young men because they know they've lost them by dropping like strategically placed F-bombs. That does not work. And it certainly doesn't work for Mamala to try to switch up her image into street Kamala, who's like now dropping F-bombs while promoting her book.
Owning up to the responsibility that the powerful have to have some level of concern and care, if not just fucking curiosity.
I mean, it's one more artifice around this woman. There's not an authentic bone in her body. I guess she realizes she has to give up like the accents because they've become such a punchline. So now she's switching into MFer at every book tour to sound cool and like she's in on the joke and she's one of the cool kids. It's like, okay, nobody looks at Kamala and thinks she's cool and she drops F-bombs. They think Venn diagram, they think school buses, they think what a weirdo she married and that she covered up for Joe Biden's mental infirmities. And that's about it. And that she's kind of dopey. But in any event, that's her new, I guess, tactic to make herself seem likable. And that actually has a lot of people, that the whole thing with the book sales and so on, thinking she is going to run for president again, which I also am in favor of. See earlier reasoning.
Now, I don't know if I can get three in a row in terms of people you want to stick around, right? You know, collectively in the veins to keep us all alive. It's a couple of days old, but I've got to ask, right? As soon as I saw Meghan Markle walking out of the Balenciaga fashion show, and by the way, weren't they the people who made some pretty weird ads a couple of years ago? I mean, you know, just roll
totally
on.
Exploitative of young children.
Yeah, roll on, that's fine. They keep, you know, they're uncancelable. And you're going, sorry, I'm pretty sure that would sort of rule most people out. But what did you think about the person who thinks they're queen in their own mind, just with the saunter and all the rest of it as she was leaving the fashion show, that being Meghan Markle?
Okay. The reason Giselle is because she will walk out of the Balenciaga fashion show and you will not be able to tell at all how hard she's trying. It's effortless. She's Giselle. Same with Cindy Crawford. Linda Evangelista. I'm going through the 90s supermodels because these modern day influencers are painful. But I will say, same thing for like a Kendall Jenner. She walks out and you don't see her trying so hard. Now, the sisters of Kendall Jenner, you do. But these supermodels of today make it look effortless, and that's why your eyes are glued to them and you're just admiring their beautiful form and their beautiful fashion. And you're like, oh, hashtag goals. It doesn't work for you to shoulders back, breasts out, headlights going, head up, and try to look as bitchy as possible. And stride. That is what the kids call a sweaty try hard. It's obvious. I can see you're trying. I feel uncomfortable. I have kind of secondhand embarrassment for you. If you can't pull it off naturally, please don't try. Please just walk out like a normal person would walk. Otherwise, everything about you, as per usual with this gal, is alienating.